Hello, my name is Phil Lewis. I'm the Executive Director of the Missouri Association of Secondary School Principals. Today is August 17th, 2017. In this week's update, you'll find some information about the difficult time that we're going to have as we begin school year this year. We have the eclipse. We're going through a national identity, and you will find some links that will talk about both of those embedded in this week's update. You'll also find some fall conference information, a blog from our AP Assistant Principal of the Year, Beth Middendorf. You'll find a few DESE updates and some leadership tips. And now, the update. I can't recall a school year beginning with as many issues as we're having in 2017. This school year begins with an eclipse. And for the people that are within that 73-mile wide strip across middle Missouri, it will be an eclipse of totality. Our nation is struggling with its identity, and Washington, D.C. is at odds with the vision for the future of our country. This moment in time may be the most exciting, anxious, and important period of time in our nation's history. I cannot envision anyone else leading our schools, students, teachers, staff, and communities than Missouri's secondary school principals. You have created school cultures that are resilient and capable of handling a crisis. You have nurtured your staff to accept individual differences, and you have communicated with your community about the strengths of your school. You also have a network of principals that can collaborate, support, and provide options that will guide you through the tough problems that will come flying through your school doors this year. There will be a few fretful moments, but you and your school community will stay balanced until our country is well into the recovery stage. Also in this week's update, you'll find links that will allow you to renew your MoASSP membership or to become a member today. There's an online store where you can pay by credit card or a fillable membership form that you can send in, or you can send in via a fax. We want all of you to be transformational principals, which would include being a visionary, an instructional leader, managerial leader, relational leader, and an innovative leader. To keep up in today's ever-changing educational climate, a principal must stay current and continue his or her professional growth and model reflective practices. Also, you will find registration forms for the MoASSP MCCTA Fall Conference, Creative Innovative Learning Opportunities. You will find some opportunities there to look at what will be at the conference. We have, I think, a great lineup that will be there, including our Assistant Principal of the Year, Beth Middendorf, Sherry Lewis, our Middle School Principal of the Year, and Renee Trottier, the High School Principal of the Year. There will also be some tremendous breakout sessions, which I think will help inspire you to move your school forward. New school year and our national unrest. Excitement abounds as you welcome teachers, students, and staff. As the initial enthusiasm for the new year wears down and school becomes routine, the family baggage and the national hot buttons of the day, the week, or the month will come through the door. The job of the principal gets much more challenging, and your leadership becomes invaluable when a crisis or a perceived crisis impacts the school. Where does the principal go for guidance? Is your culture strong enough to handle the issues as they bubble up in the building or the community? How will you handle those issues that may turn from a molehill into a mountain? It's moments like these that make your principal network so vital. Please use those people that are out there. You'll also find some links in this week's update that may help you and your teachers. There's also a link from Beth Middendorf this week as she posted her blog on the NASSP website. Follow that link to see what's going on in her building with the incoming 9th graders. Well, we have been going to lots of meetings. The couple of highlights of those meetings were the MAP scores and the APR data is being reviewed by the district. The MAP scores statewide are up. The EOCs are being reviewed because of problems that we had last spring. If you recall, no date yet for the scores to be released. DESE hasn't quite given up on ACT money yet, and it will submit a request for a budget adjustment to the legislators. We don't know whether that will work or not, but at least they're going to try. The state board voted on the ESSA plan, and it's been sent to the governor's desk. The state board reviewed the MSIP progress. We will see a full product in September, and the Board of Education will vote on the plan in October. There's also some tips for leadership this week in the update. I hope you've had a great start to your school year. More than ever, it really is the principle of the thing. Have a good weekend.